Hello students, today we are going to discuss about mid-semester examination FS 3 GST Accounting Law and Procedure ACF 1518 paper. Now in that 30 MCQs are there and you will get 45 minutes for writing this 30 MCQ. So now let us discuss all these question with answer one by one. Of Jaipur sells 10,000 units of an article at the rate of 210 per article. The purchaser is Y of Ajmer. Applicable GST rate is 12%. This is intrastate supply. So this is important. It is a intrastate supply and supply within Rajasthan. Now what amount of CGST chargeable on this transaction? So what you have to do? You have to multiply 10,000 into 210, so you will get 210, that means 21 lakh. Now you have to make CGST applicable on it. The GST rate is 12%, that means CGST is 6% and SGST is 6%, and it is a intrastate supply, that means CGST and SGST will apply. So now you have to charge CGST at 6%, and if you make 6% of 21 lakh, you will get A is the answer 1,26,000. So 1,26,000 is your correct answer. Now next one, which of the following statement is correct? So GST is origin based tax, zero tax is applicable on imports, GST is destination based tax, and GST is introduced in India with effect from 1st April 2017. So out of this all sentences, C is correct one. GST is destination based tax. Now next one, input tax credit of SGST can be utilized for payment of dash first and balance for the payment of dash and outward supply. So first of all, rule for that is input tax credit of SGST can be utilized against SGST first and then it is utilized against IGST. So here it should be first utilized against SGST and then IGST. So this is the answer for third question. Now fourth one, Goods and Service Tax Council GST Council is an apex constitutional body. It is constituted by virtue of Article 279A subsection 1 of the Constitution of India. So that is in case of 4, B is the answer. Now a supply of package consisting of a car and mobile phone when supplied for a single price. So it is a case of car and mobile, and it is sold for a single price. So that is means it is a example of a mixed supply. So that is why A will become your answer. Now, dash specifies the activities to be treated as supply even if made without consideration. So, out of this, which is in which schedule activities which is treated as a supply even if it is without consideration. So, here in sixth, answer is C. Schedule 1 of CGST Act 2017. So, this is the answer. Now, service provided by employee to employer in the course of terms of employment is supply of goods, supply of service, supply of goods and service both, or schedule 3 activities not a supply negative list. So answer is in 7th is D because it is covered under the negative list. Now which of the following is not true? Many times students don't read these not, and that is why they may get wrong answer. In the case of composite supply, so in the case of composite supply, all these things, all three answers are right except one. Two or more supplies are naturally bundled, this is right. The tax rate to be applied on the entire price is the rate applicable to the principal supply, this is also right. The tax rate to be applied on the entire price is the highest rate, this is a wrong statement. So that will become your answer because it is not true. For two or more supplies a single price is charged, this is also a correct one. So option C is the wrong one, so that will become your answer. Now, Messrs Mastercard has sponsored rupees 20 crores for a cricket tournament organized by Messrs Patna Cricket Association. Who is liable to pay GST in that case? So in that case, the sponsorer of the tournament or the person who is Messrs Patna Cricket Association, who is liable from this? So answer is very simple. Here reverse charge is applicable. So in that case, in ninth one, Messrs Mastercard, the receiver of the service. Here, who is a recipient of the service? Because Messrs Mastercard is the recipient of the service. Why? Reason is very simple. He is providing sponsorship service to Messrs Patna Cricket Association, and by providing sponsorship, what they will get in return, they will get a potential customer in return. So that is why they are receiving the service of Messrs Patna Cricket Association by providing a sponsorship. So that is why who is liable to pay tax here? That is the person who is receiving the service. That is why Messrs Mastercard is liable to pay service tax. Which of the following is not covered under reverse charge mechanism? RCM, GTA service, sponsorship service, lawyer service, or company secretary service. So in that case, answer D is the correct one. Company secretary service are not covered under RCM. All other services are covered under RCM. GTA service, sponsorship service, and lawyer service all are covered under RCM. Now, fundamental principle behind reverse charge mechanism is what? What is the fundamental principle? Why reverse charge mechanism is applicable? Answer is very easy. D. Shifting of focus from reliable to more reliable means both person, recipient and supplier, both are reliable. But why in particular transaction reverse charge is applicable? Why recipient is may liable to pay or deposit tax to the government? Because in that case he is more reliable person than the supplier. So that is why that will become your answer. And easy collection of tax is possible in case of that type of activities. So that is why this will become your answer. Now, reverse charge mechanism, RCM liability shall be discharged by using input tax credit only, by using ITC as well as cash ledger both, by using cash ledger only, by using outward liability. So answer in case of 12 is C, by using cash ledger only. Because in case of RCM, you have to discharge the liability of paying tax by using only cash ledger. Now, which of the following statement is incorrect statement? So, which of the following is incorrect statement in from the following four option? Here also you have to find out the incorrect one. That means three sentences are correct, one is wrong. A person registered under composition levy scheme can supply goods outside the state. That is the wrong one. Or person registered under composition levy scheme can't charge tax on the bill of supply. This is the right statement. A person registered under composition levy scheme is not eligible to avail ITC. This is also right statement. And person registered under composition levy scheme must issue a bill of supply. So all these three statements are right. So this is the incorrect one, and so that is why that will become your answer. So here in this question, A is your answer. Now, next one, input tax credit is not allowed in case of GST paid on purchase of desk for business purpose. So from this, raw material purchase input tax credit is available. GST advisory service, on that also input tax credit is available. Truck is used for transportation of goods, so that is why credit is available. But here XUV car 7-seater as sitting capacity is less than 14, that means in that case it is disallowed, credit is blocked here. So that is why ITC is not available in case of purchase of XUV car 7-seater. So D is the answer for this question. Now next one, import of service in India is covered under forward charge, covered under reverse charge mechanism, covered under schedule 3 negative list, and not liable for GST. Answer is B, because it is covered under RCM, because whenever you import, then in that case importer is liable to deposit tax to the government and not the exporter. So that is why RCM is applicable. Now Messrs ABC Limited has purchased a machinery for rupees 50,000, paying CGST and SGST at 9% each against check payment. Now here, what he has purchased? Machinery for 50,000. CGST and SGST is 9% applicable on it, and check payment was made. What will be the journal entry for this transaction if the company has not claimed depreciation on the GST amount under the Income Tax Act 1961 amount in Indian rupees? The simple rule is that if company is not claiming depreciation on GST amount, that means what? Credit is available. Input tax credit is available. If credit is available, in that case, what you have to do? You have to pass the entry in such a way that input receivable will be debited. So, in that case, answer is A. So for this, A is the answer. Machinery account debit 50,000, CGST input receivable account debit 4,500, SGST input receivable account debit 4,500 to bank account 59,000. And so this is the answer. A and B are same, just the difference is what? Here bank is debited and machinery is credited, and that is the wrong thing, because what is the rule in account? For any asset, real account, debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Here machinery is coming into the business, so machinery will be debited. So that is the simple rule for A to be eligible as the answer. Now 17, what is the threshold limit of turnover in the preceding financial year to be eligible for composition scheme for a dealer exclusively dealing with the goods in Gujarat under section 10 of CGST Act 2017? So for this year, what is the limit for composition scheme? It is 1.5 CR. That is 1.5 CR will become the answer of the question number 17. Now next one, Messrs PQR has purchased goods of rupees 1 lakh at 10% trade discount plus CGST and SGST 9% each from Ajay. Amount paid by check immediately and avail 2% cash discount. What is the journal entry for the said transaction in the books of Messrs PQR? Amount in Indian rupees. So here answer is A. And how to get this answer? Here goods is purchased, so that is why purchase account is debited by 90,000. How this 90,000 will come? Because you have to, what is the amount of goods? 1 lakh. Trade discount TD will be deducted from it, so 10,000 will be deducted. So what is left now? 90,000. So goods purchase account is debited with 90,000. From that you will get cash discount also, because cash amount is paid immediately, 2% of it, so 1800. So discount is received, so that is why discount received is credited by 1800. So now what is left? 88,200 will be left. Now on that amount you have to charge CGST and SGST at the rate prescribed in the example, that is 9%. 9%, and if you make 9% off this, then you will get 7938 and 7938. So that is why you will get answer in this way. So that is why purchase account debit, CGST input receivable account debit, SGST input receivable account debit to bank account to discount received account 1800. Now Messrs DLF has purchased a plant for rupees 1 lakh, paying CGST and SGST at 9% each against check payment. What will be the journal entry in the books of DLF if the company has claimed depreciation on GST amount under the Income Tax Act 1961? So it is the, what is the difference in this entry? Here company is claiming the depreciation, and if company is claiming the depreciation on the plant purchase, that means what? Now credit is not available. So now in this case, in question number 18, what will be your answer? Sorry, 19, what will be your answer? C will become your answer, because credit is blocked now. So you have to add into the cost of the plant and machinery whatever GST paid by you. So on 1 lakh, 18% you have to add GST, because 9% CGST and 9% SGST. So 1,18,000 will come. It will be to add into the cost of the machinery to bank account. This will become the entry. If company has not claimed the depreciation, then in that case A will become answer. But here company has claimed the depreciation. That is why C is your answer. Now desk is levied on import of goods or services or both. So whenever you are importing the goods, which tax is applicable? So B is the answer in that case. IGST is applicable. Now next one, input tax credit of desk can't be utilized for desk. That means what? In that case, answer is C, because input tax credit of SGST can't be utilized against CGST. All other options are correct. Like IGST credit can be utilized against SGST, CGST credit can be utilized against IGST, and UTGST credit can be utilized against IGST. But this is not possible. Cross utilization is not possible. So that is why this is the wrong answer. So that is why this will become your right answer, because question is asked in a different way. Now the company has output tax liability of IGST, CGST and SGST 6 lakh, 3 lakh and 3 lakh. Input tax credit IGST 5 lakh, CGST 2 lakh and SGST 2 lakh. Which of the following is true? So this is very simple. How much IGST you have to pay? 6 lakh. And how much balance you have? 5 lakh. So 6 lakh minus 5 lakh. So what is left now? 1 lakh is left. So that will become your answer, 1 lakh. Now third one, 3 lakh minus 2 lakh. So here also 1 lakh, here also 1 lakh, and here for SGST also 3 lakh, and you have balance of 2 lakh. So here also 1 lakh. So now what output tax liability you have to pay? In each case you have to pay 1 lakh. So what will be your answer in this case? So in this case B will become your answer. That means IGST of rupees 1 lakh, CGST of rupees 1 lakh and SGST of rupees 1 lakh will be paid through cash ledger account. So that is the answer. Now next one, which of the following statement is correct? In this case, what is the correct statement? Now you have to find out the correct one. IGST credit must be utilized at last. That is wrong thing. CGST credit must be utilized first fully. This is also wrong. SGST credit must be utilized first fully. This is also wrong. So IGST credit must be utilized first fully. So that is the correct answer. So D is your correct answer. Excess of GST paid, GST payable or GST input receivable is paid through. So remember, read the question again, because whenever question was asked in such a way, then you have to think for two times before writing the answer. Excess of GST output payable over GST input receivable is paid through electronic cash ledger. So every time whenever you have to make payment, you have to use electronic cash ledger. Now, Agar Limited, a registered person, has purchased food and beverages for rupees 10,000. Value of supply plus GST is 18% for its employee during office hours from a local registered supplier located in the same state. Which amount and what amount should be debited in the books of Agar Limited? Which account and what amount should be debited? So here only debit part was asked, not full entry. Don't It is not asked that you have to mention the credit part also. So now in that case also food expense account debit 11,800 is possible. Why? Reason is very simple. Here credit is blocked in case of food and beverages. So that is why 10,000 plus whatever GST you have to pay, you have to add into the cost of the food and beverages. So total 11,800 will be debited by food expense account, and all other things are in B is wrong answer, C is wrong answer, and D is also a wrong answer. Now next one, Sir Limited. Sir Limited, a registered person, has purchased steel and iron material to be used for construction of a factory building for rupees 1 lakh. Value of supply plus GST at 28%. A local registered supplier located in the same state. Which account and what amount would be debited in the books of Sir Limited. So here also credit is blocked because material is used for building a factory building. So 1 lakh plus 28% GST. So 1 lakh 28,000 will come, and as credit is blocked, so full amount will be debited and no credit is available. So factory building account debit by 1 lakh 28,000. Now Kamlesh Limited, a registered person in Gujarat, has purchased GTS services RCM for cash for rupees 1 lakh value of supply and GST at 5% from a transporter located in Maharashtra. Which account and what amount would be credited in the books of Kamlesh Limited? So in that case, now you have to think whether credit is available or not. So here it is a GTA service, and Kamlesh is a registered person in a Gujarat, has purchased GTA service. RCM is applicable for rupees 1 lakh and GST at 5% from a transporter located in Maharashtra. So transporter is located in Maharashtra. So now which account is debited and by what, how much amount? So answer in this case is C. Cash account debited 1 lakh and IGST RCM payable account rupees 5,000. These two accounts will be credited. Here amount is asked which account will be credited. So that is why this will become your answer. Cash account by 1 lakh and IGST RCM payable account by 5,000 is the credited accounts that you have to keep in mind because it is a case of reverse charge mechanism. Now next one, ABD Limited has purchased printing and stationery from Saurav Stationery Mart, local unregistered person for rupees 10,000. Which account and what amount would be debited in the books of account of ABD Limited? It is very simple, students. As it is purchased from unregistered dealer, there is no question of levying GST. So that is why printing and stationery expense account debited 10,000 straightway. So there is no effect of GST. So this will become your answer. In respect of interstate purchase transaction, we use dash ledger for passing journal entries in the books of account. So in that case, which account will be used? IGST input receivable account will be used because it is a case of interstate purchase transaction. In respect of intra-state sales transaction, we use dash for passing journal entries in the books of account. So now in 29, it is purchase transaction. In 30, it is a sales transaction. So which account will be used in that case? And it is a intrastate. Intrastate is that. So that is why CGST and SGST output payable account are used for passing journal entries in the books of account. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching my video till end. Have a nice day. Bye.